we're back to routine, baby. Eyes are good though. I don't need no man. I actually broke a sweat. Like, this so stunning. The one that I've wanted to read. Kinda want to get a protein bar. Rate this like a 3. I'm going tomatoes. It left all her gooby marks on it.
Dumplings.
Oh, you want that one? Ain't nobody freaking trying to get into my bed. Does this book have a good ending? Put your right arm in. I get so distracted sometimes. Maybe I need a man for this. Let's get it. Good morning everybody, what is up and welcome back to a brand new week in my life. I'm currently heading to the gym. It's 10 to 7 in the morning and I was really hoping that I could get up a little bit earlier, but I'm just grateful that I haven't slept in today and I actually woke myself up after I snoozed my alarm. I was intending to wake up at 6. It is however raining, so I can't take Luna for a walk right now. And that's why I wanted to wake up a little bit earlier. So it's kind of worked out well that I've had a bit of a slow morning, making my bed, getting ready, and then going to the gym. It is obviously not the best weather, so I can't take Luna for a walk. I'm just taking it nice and slow today. I'm excited for the week ahead. I actually have nothing planned other than to get my nails done, I'm pretty sure, but it's just going to be a nice chill week at home and hopefully I can get back into routine. The first things first is obviously gym. Monday morning, let's get it.
Welcome to Guided Affirmations by Lavender. Today, I'm excited to guide you through a series of positive affirmations that will help you align with your deepest desires and manifest the life of your dreams. My life is beautiful and meaningful. I love and accept myself unconditionally.
Cozy night, so we're getting turkey, meat on chips, and I'm so excited. And then we are just gonna go home and chill, watch some Shortland Street. I'm so excited.
Sure, just let me know when you're ready.
15 minutes later and we got blue sky. Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. I've just finished work. I tried to shut it but not completely so I didn't lose a whole bunch of light, but there's just like this light beaming, so sorry about that. But guys, I've almost finished the book. This is how much I have left. Are you joking? This has been a long time coming. Lola in the mirror if you haven't watched any of my other vlogs to know what I am reading. It's just a book that I'm not 100% sure whether I like. Lately the last couple of like things that have been happening have really intrigued me to like want to finish, to actually find out what happens. Does this book have a good ending? Does it have a bad ending? What is actually going on? I really just want to spoil it for you guys and be like, why did this happen? What the like, I'm not going to. I'll give you a rundown of what I think about it when I finally finish it, but at this current point I am intrigued to find out what happens and I am wanting to read it, but it's taken a very long time to actually get to that point. It's probably a book that I wouldn't recommend. In saying that, I haven't finished it. I don't know what the ending is going to be like. I'm interested to see. One thing I will say about the book, I think the way that Coho writes books, I shouldn't just like put myself into a category of only liking Coho books, because I think that's what I do, is if it's not a Coho book, I'm not going to enjoy it. This is probably an excellent book. It's like rated #1 or whatever. It's Jones Picks from Whitcoulls, whatever that means. It's like the way that it's explained, it's not explained of how the person feels. It describes describes the situation. Let me explain. It will be like closet closed, dog on the bed, shoes on feet, candle burning in the background. Like, it's just real descriptive of the situation, but there's not really, when he says that, like, it creates this pit in her stomach of like anxiety, or like there's nothing really about it. When they say something, it will be like, I love you, and then it will be like, I love you too, he said. Like, that's it. Like, there's no like, you know, I could see a smile creep up on his face. Just small things like Coho, when she describes how people are feeling, there's a little bit about it in this book, but there's not a whole heap. It's more kind of the situation, which is all good, but I just definitely wasn't used to it. We have Pilates soon. I honestly do not want to go. I know that this week was all about getting back into routine, and I had gone to the gym yesterday because I thought that I was going to go to this little like retreat thing. I don't really know what it was about, but it's kind of about like mindfulness and like journaling, and they were going to give you like a cacao drink or something, and it just seemed like a good time to go with my friends, but my friend's partner has COVID, so we didn't end up going, which meant that I didn't sign up for Pilates yesterday, but I'm glad that I went to the gym nonetheless. I actually did a few things that were different. Like, I did the Stairmaster instead of the bicycle or the treadmill. That may be the only thing that I did differently, but it was oh, and I did the rowing, like a rowing machine, because mum always makes me go on that when we go together, and it was actually a good time. I think I liked doing small stuff like 5 minutes or whatever instead of just the cycle for 15. I'm gonna try and change and incorporate more core, so that when I do go to Pilates, my core is not so sore. It was like a ramble and a half, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna go to Pilates. I've got Pilates for tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll go to the gym in the morning. Friday, I don't know if I've got Pilates on Friday, but if I do, I'll go to Pilates. If not, I'll go in the morning. We're back to routine, baby, because I felt so good yesterday. I like the little like routine that I had yesterday for myself. Have I eaten today? No. Oh, I did have some cheese and crackers, but I also didn't have a lunch break today. I just worked through my lunch and just ate cheese and crackers while working, so I didn't really have anything substantial. Currently 4:53, just about to go to my Pilates class, but I'm just wearing this top I got from like a $2 market in Christchurch. Just New Balance Everlast tights. You don't need to wear even shoes at this place because, you know, you mainly do Pilates in your socks, so we love to see it. Honestly guys, I feel really good today. I have been through a whirlwind of emotions. Overall, I do feel great. Can't wait to come back and like try and read my book and stuff. I'm just doing one last check-in at work before I actually like completely log off for the day. Sometimes I like come back after I finish work just to see like if there are emails or whatever, or anything that I could have done. There is one. Quickly do this, and then it's done. I can go. It doesn't start till 5:15, so I do have time, but I'll probably leave here around 5 past. I really want to get through this book. Good morning everybody, what is up? Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. It is so chilly, but it is also so beautiful. Like, the sun is just blaring, but I'm just quickly taking a little bit of a break. That was no English. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. Kind of need it. Sometimes when I just like work, put myself into a little hole, stress myself out. I saw this thing on TikTok. So if it says sent you a Snapchat, it means that they've just sent it directly to you. And if it says sent a Snapchat, it means they've sent it to multiple people. And now that's all I can think about when people send me a Snapchat. Nobody has sent me a Snapchat other than Casper, so I don't know if it's like legit or not. It's just saying it's just sent you a Snapchat, so I haven't seen if there's actually 2 ways of like sending a snap. I shouldn't watch TikToks because my mind spirals. I'm gonna start my new book, but I wanted to give you a formal review of Lola in the Mirror by Trent Dalton. This book took me ages to read. I just still remember I was at my friend's beach house and she gave me this book because her mum highly recommended it. She read it within like 2-3 days, and I read it within like 2-3 weeks. I even googled reviews to see if there was a bad review or if there was a review that kind of reflected how I felt about the book, but I just can't. I just don't know if I love it or hate it. I'm thinking towards like read it if you kind of like grim. There's a little bit of like mystery, like mystical stuff in there. She's had a hard life essentially. She is a girl with no name. Her and her mum go on the run, and it says here that they leave a monster in the kitchen. Like when you read the very first chapter, it literally explains the waltz that she experienced, like her mum experiences, how the story starts. They run from when she's like 6 months old or something, and then something terrible happens. There's so much terrible stuff that happens that I was like, is there actually going to be a good ending to the story? I was pleasantly surprised with the ending. There are lots of twists and turns. She wants to be an artist. She wants to be an international artist at the New York Metropolitan, I don't even know if that's how you say it, but museum. Her story is kind of related to like how an artist would think, how she would think, how her story would be told in 100 years. No romance at all. She does meet a person though, but that's not a whole lot based around the story. He does come into play a lot at the end of the story. There is a drug queen. Her name is Flora Box. She runs like a seafood shop, but then, you know, they're trying to take her down and stuff, and lots of stuff happens with that as well. She lives in like a van with 4 flat tires. Like, it is interesting. Like, there were times where I thought about it and I wanted to read it. It's something I would happily be able to put down and not pick up for 2 days. The ending did get me. There was like one bit there was like one bit where I was like, oh yeah, this is interesting, like I want to find out, but it didn't happen until the last like 100 pages or so. Can I please film? Thank you. Overall, if you want to go read it, go read it. You could maybe find that you wouldn't put it down. I just don't know how I feel about it. I'll read you a review and I guess it will kind of help whether or not you want to read it. A beautiful book that is hard to put down. The main character is brave, strong, and very talented. Her story is heartbreaking at times but full of love and ultimately triumph. Trent Dalton's writing draws you in and holds you in its grasp so that you care so much about the girl with no name. You laugh and cry and fear for her survival. The illustrations enhance the drama of the story. I think it's my favorite Trent Dalton book so far. I have never read another Trent Dalton, so I can't like compare or whatever. It is the author of Boy Swallows Universe, which apparently is really good. I would probably rate this like a 3. It was very interesting, good storyline, but it just wasn't for me, which is totally fine. My next book that I'm going to be reading, because that was quite heavy with everything like going on, I have decided that I'm going to pick up a little love romance. I'm going to Raglan for Easter. We were originally going to go to Taupo, but we need to take Lulu, so we got this like Heaven and Raglan. I'm so excited. So I'm going to probably leave the Colleen Hoover series that I've got for that weekend. I'm going to decide between one of these. I want to read Check and Mate because this is the one that I've wanted to read of her book for a very long time. So I'm going to read Check and Mate. Probably won't start it now because I've talked too long. I have to go back to work. I'm excited. I'll probably read it at on my lunch, but I'm going to donate a whole bunch of clothes. I think I mentioned in my last vlog that I was going to donate them, but I never actually did. So we're going to go donate them today. Got to get back to the grind. I don't really feel like cooking, so I'm going to make chips and dip. So looking forward to it. I freeze the reduced cream so that the dip is pretty much already done. I don't need a man. I don't need no man. Maybe I need a man for this. Oh, fuck. Oh, nah, bro. I'm not this weak. Ah, yeah, there we go. I promise I'm not that weak. I'm not that weak. Is this little bad boy here? So you want malt vinegar? French onion is nice, but I just got onion. Dip this bad boy in. Oh, come on, sis. Ow. Made a mess. Give that a little bit of a mix. Break that down. That in. Just making a giant mess, really. You gotta see me. Mix this in. Yummy, yummy. Now you can leave it there once this is all mixed in, but this just preserves it a little bit. I don't actually know. This is just how I was taught to make it. It smells phenomenal. And then I've got sour cream and chive chips to go with it. And the last bit. Fuck my life. Who was the one? I just don't realise my own strength half the time. Ugh. Maybe we won't have this step. Why does the leg always go up, hey? Like, think of somebody you don't like. Think of somebody you don't like. Or somebody that did you wrong. Is this even open? Like, have I used this before? Do it, do it, do it now. Okay, good. Okay, come on. A chip and dip waiting for you. Oh, there we go, bad boys. I feel like this was brand new. Dollop one in there. Maybe not so tight next time, Whitney. Clean the rubbish as you go. Let that sink in for a little bit before mixing it in. Pop that down there so I can wash that later. My hands got a real workout, did they not? Mix this in. She looks like a perla. Snack. Oh, delishimo. I only started eating chips and dip again since my surgery in like February, and it's the only thing that I want because I was so deprived of it for so long. I don't really feel like cooking. Much needed after that Pilates. You know when someone says something and then all of a sudden like it seems like it's real? Low-key how I felt. She was asking me whether or not I had a back problem or like back pain or I had an injury previously because of the way that I was doing some certain moves. And then I was like, no, like I'm fine. Like I generally sometimes do have pain in my back. Like I always complain of back problems and stuff. I don't know. And then all of a sudden when I was driving home, my like shoulder blades were really starting to hurt. Oh god. But I feel fine now after the shower. So maybe a little bit of hot water is needed to relax my muscles. I don't know. I think that could have potentially been my last class for the week. I might go Friday with my mum, but I'm not 100% sure yet. If it is, I'll let you know how I feel after. But I'm currently just heating up some water because I'm going to be making the chicken, bacon and mozzarella tortellini, which I'm so excited for. The sauce I'll be using is tomato and herb, just the Pam's basic one. I do want a great cheese, but I know this has got mozzarella in it and I don't really need to have cheese. I don't know, I'm just craving a little bit of cheese. My mum is growing these tomatoes and they look phenomenal, so I'm gonna have those tomorrow for lunch. I'm growing tomatoes as well, but I haven't. Oh my god, this is so dark. Oh my god, what? Never know I had a pimple there. Oh, these are beautiful. These are red. Let me grab. Oh, that sunset's really pretty. I'm excited. Daylight savings must end pretty soon if it's getting dark this early. Should we try one? This one looks the best. Hold on, let me put my pasta in. What am I doing? I'm heating up water. I get so distracted sometimes. I'm so excited. A little bite at my fucking pimple. It's not the best tomato I've ever had, but it's also not the worst. I'm also defrosting 2 of these. I always heat my pasta sauce up in the microwave. I don't know if that's bad, but I do it. I think I'm gonna add cheese. I'm so excited. I really need to start prioritizing eating. Feeling like quite sick in the Pilates class and I was like, yeah, it's just because I don't eat. I can tell you 100% what I had today. A muesli bar, chips and dip. I didn't even finish the dips or the chips. Then I had an iced chocolate from McDonald's on my way back from Pilates and now I'm cooking dinner. It's not a really fulfilling meal. Anyway, I'm gonna cook my dinner and enjoy the rest of my night. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Thursday everybody. It is my lunch. I went to a bakery. I thought this bakery was like the same bakery that I'd gone to and I do think it is like the same, but I think they might have partnered up with someone. So their sausage rolls, which I was so looking forward to, is different. They never had these before and it's a cookie pie, cookies and cream. I'm gonna create a big giant mess, but look how delicious he looks. Put him back in there before I make a giant mess. And then I just got a steak, bacon and cheese pie. Pies are good though. My lunch is probably not the healthiest. We have Fanta and I love Fanta. Pour myself a glass of that and enjoy 20 minutes of my break and then back to the grind we go. Cheers. I actually broke a sweat. That was an awesome workout though. I actually enjoyed that a lot. I did a couple of different things. I'm trying some things out. I won't actually be going to the gym all that much soon, so I just want to enjoy it and then potentially go to Pilates or do a normal exercise tomorrow. I ain't actually sure. I kind of enjoy both. Obviously the Pilates is 45 minutes long and I tend to go for about half an hour at the gym. Just depends what one. But I also went after work today because I had a bit of a headache this morning and I didn't really want to get up. I've got therapy tonight at 6 PM, so it's an hour away, but I really want to take Lou for a walk, but at the same time, I don't really want to take Lou for a walk because I'm tired, but then I'm like, maybe I could take her for an evening walk. I might do that. I might take her for an evening walk after our dinner. We're having sausages tonight. I'm also up to chapter 4 of Check In Mate, so hopefully it's going to get interesting soon. Good morning everybody, happy Friday. I went out and I thought to myself, I kind of want to get a protein bar to see what they taste like instead of kind of just having bad stuff during the day. So I'm going to try this now and see if it makes me feel content. I just got the Swiss roll because it was $1.90 on clearance from the brand Atkins, if you guys were wondering. It's so dense. In my head, Swiss rolls are quite fluffy and light, but this is quite dense. It's not the worst thing in the world, and if it gives me protein, then that's all good. But I would say you would only need this much because it is quite light, and it could get sickly quite fast, I assume. I'm gonna eat the rest of this, and then I'm gonna get a head start on